Stella Valijo, and I'm going to report the story entitled The Mouse, the Bird, and the Sausage, written by Brothers Grimm. But before that, let us have a short background to the author of the story. Author's background: Wilhelm Grimm and Jacob Grimm, born in the town of Hanau in Hesse-Kassel. They attended the University of Marburg, where they began to lifelong dedication to researching the early history of German language and literature, including German folk tales. They were German academics, philologists, cultural researchers, and lexicographers and authors who together collected and published folklore during the 19th century. Wilhelm Grimm and Jacob Grimm, also first known and best known collectors of German and European folk tales, and popularized traditional oral tale types such as Cinderella, The Frog Prince, Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, and many more. Their collection is 156 to more than 200 stories, because they revised their collection many times so that it grew from 156 to 200 stories. The tales are available in more than 100 languages and have been adapted by filmmakers including Lot Reginer and Walt Disney. The Mouse, the Bird, and the Sausage, written by Brothers Grimm. Characters. So the character in the story is the mouse, the bird, the sausage, and other bird, and the dog. So the setting in the story happened in a cozy cottage in the woods. Once upon a time, a mouse, a bird, and a sausage formed a partnership. They kept house together, and for a long time they lived in peace and prosperity, acquiring many possessions. The bird's task was to fly into forests every day to fetch wood. The mouse carried water, made the fire, and set the table. The sausage did the cooking. So here, the mouse, the bird, and the sausage live together, and each of them have an household chores that they need to do. The birds collect wood for the fire, the mouse gathered water from the well, while the sausage did the cooking and set the table. Next. This one day, the bird chanced to meet another bird who boasted him of his own situation. The bird criticized him for working so hard while the other two enjoyed themselves at home. For other, the mouse had made the fire and carried the water. She could sit in the parlor and rest until it was time for her to set the table. The sausage had only to stay by the fat watching the food cook. The bird would bring his load of food at home. They would eat their meal and then sleep soundly until the next morning. It was a great life. So here, the birds meet another bird, and the other bird says the mouse and the sausage are taking advantage him. That is because, unlike him, that spend all day outside looking for firewood, the mouse and the sausage spend most of the day inside the house and can spend a lot of time relaxing and doing nothing. The next day, because of his friend's advice, The bird refused to go to the forest, saying that he had been their servant long enough. He was no longer going to be a fool of them. Everyone should try a different task for a change. The mouse and the sausage argued against this, but the bird was the master, and he insisted they give it a try. The sausage was to fetch wood, the mouse became the cook, and the bird was to carry water. So here, the bird is clearly angry about the situation, and it feels like it's been carrying the boatload of the duties. So when the birds return home, it says that it will not do all the hard work for the mouse and the sausage anymore. So the mouse and the sausage are unable to change the bird's mind so that they agree on what the bird wants. The bird thus will fetch the water, light the fire, and set the table. The sausage will fetch the firewood, while the mouse will cook. Now, the two waited, the mouse and the bird waited for a sausage to come back with the wood. They became uneasy because the sausage didn't return. With anxiety, the bird took off to find him. He discovered that the sausage had been eaten by a dog. The bird was furious but helpless. So here, the sausage is spent so much time out looking for firewood that other two become worried. So the bird goes out to look for the sausage. So it finds out that the sausage has been eaten by a dog. So the mouse and the bird are both saddened by the loss of their friend, but they decide to continuing together, carry on with their course. Filled with sorrow, the bird carried the wood home himself and told the mouse what he has seen and heard. They were very sad, but were determined to stay together and make the best of it. The bird set the table while the mouse prepared the food. She jumped into the pot as the sausage had always done, in order to slither and weave in about the vegetable and grease them. But before she reached the middle, her hair and skin were scalded off and she perished. So both of them were depressed that their sausage friend died, but their hunger soon grew. The bird and the mouse promised to stay together, demonstrate their friendship towards each other. So the mouse continued make the food to calm their hunger, while cooking, he decided to honor the sausage by copying what the sausage used to do when cooking their food, which is to jump in the pot and grease the vegetable. She soon caught on the fire and died in the pot. When the bird wanted to eat, no cook was there. Besides himself, he threw the woods his way and that called out, "Look everywhere," but no cook was to be found. Because of this carelessness, the scattered wood caught on fire and entire house was soon aflame. The bird rushed to fetch water, but the water fell into the well, carrying him with it, and he drowned. So, while the bird was waiting to be served, he realized that the mouse is not there, so he began to panic. So, in this panic, the bird scattered firewood everywhere. So, the wood catches fire and threatens to burn down the house. So, the bird goes to get water to put the fire out, but falls into the well and drowned himself. So do not panic during an emergency or things will get worse. And that's all about my report. Thank you for listening.